together.
Oh my God, Spinelli! Get out! Spinelli, it's okay. Patrick and Robin and Steve are gonna take care of you. You're gonna be fine, right?
Lisa, he needs help. We're still in session.
You cannot be serious. You just shot Spinelli in the chest. He's gonna die.
Well, the next bullet is actually going to go to you because it was meant to go to you. I'm happy to rectify the mistake. You have one chance, doctors. Make it quick.
For God's sake, we gotta stabilize him. Let's get this thing around him. I can turn it.
How's it going, doctors?
This thing isn't gonna last.
Let us call someone and have them come up here to help us out. Lisa!
Time's up. Take a seat. Maxie, back to the seat.
Okay.
Time's up.
Sit down. Hold on, Spinelli.
Okay, now where were we? Okay, the next person who touches Spinelli or who disobeys in any manner, and the next bullet goes right in Spinelli's head.
Lisa,
Gone over all of the charges, so now it's time to show the evidence.
You're a good doctor, Lisa. You're not going to let an innocent man just bleed out. Let us help Spinelli. You don't want his death on your conscience.
Well, actually, you've spent months telling me how twisted I am. Called me a kidnapper, a stalker. You blame me for ruining your marriage, tearing your family apart. I mean, someone who's that vindictive couldn't possibly have a conscience.
Yeah, but you're not that person. Lisa, not deep inside. You just got lost somewhere along the way. Let us help you. This doesn't have to end badly. For anyone.
Okay, you know, you can stop with the psychobabble because there's no amount of therapy that's going to give me my life back. Just like there's no amount of pleading that's going to save Spinelli.
This is about me. Let us help Spinelli.
Okay, we have already established that Spinelli would not be in this position if it weren't for Maxie.
I did not make you pull that trigger.
Didn't you? With all your judgments and talking badly about me for hours? Well, I am the judge and the jury, and I say that we are back in session.
Okay, fine. I'm guilty. Let Robin and Steve help him.
Patrick, please, don't try and be a hero. We've already established that you are a selfish coward. Oh, but you know what? Luckily for you, I do believe in due process. So before I render a verdict, I will give you the opportunity to defend yourself. The prosecution now calls Dr. Patrick Drake to the stand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help you God?
Lisa, you don't even want to hear the truth. What does it matter?
I was actually asking for your benefit because I thought you'd want to hear the truth yourself.
Hey, buddy.
Go right ahead. I got nothing to hide.
All right, then we'll get on with it. Did you ever love me? It's a simple question. Did you ever love me?
It was college, Lisa. The only thing important was getting to med school. There wasn't any time for a relationship.
Okay, so is that how you feel about Robin? Like she's getting in the way, keeping you from the life that you really wanted?
No one's gonna know how their life is gonna end up at 20 years old. No one would have told me that I was gonna be a father. Going home to Emma is the best part of my day. I could watch her breathe for hours on end.
So you stayed for Emma? And you were afraid to tell Robin that you were unhappy because you knew she'd flip out and try and keep you from your daughter.
Is that a question?
If your home life was so perfect, why were you spending so much time with me?
Because we were hanging out. And we used to be friends, and I thought we were catching up, but you know what? I was giving you mixed signals.
Tell the truth, Patrick Drake, because you are under oath or be held in contempt.
There's not much I can do from in here. But it sounds like someone lifted the lockdown.
That means time's running out, Lisa. The police will be here soon.
Just hang in there, Spinelli. Help's on its way.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure than putting a bullet in your heart and making you as dead inside as you've made Patrick.
Do you have another question for me, or are you done?
Yes, I'm waiting for you to answer the last one, but obviously you can't. So I'll give you an easier one. Do you find your wife boring?
Marriage is a challenge, Lisa. Robin is not boring. It was another story that you made up just to justify all the horrible things that you did to her.
You know, for a brain surgeon, you're not very bright. The smart decision would be to humor the lady with the gun. Let's see if Steve can do any better.
What do you want to know?
Do you think I'm I'm a capable surgeon.
There's no denying your skill in an operating room, Lisa.
Okay, then why did you threaten to fire me?
I couldn't afford your personal problems compromising patient care.
What about Patrick and Robin's personal problems? I mean, everyone in the hospital knew that their
Robin
marriage
and
was falling
Patrick never
apart.
were arrested for attempted
How
murder.
many times did Robin accuse me of some outrageous crime and the charges were always dropped?
Because there was never enough evidence until now. Now your desperation has got the best of you. My Uncle Mac's gonna make you pay.
Well, it's no surprise that your uncle is trying to railroad me, but I thought you were better than that, Steve. Did you ever consider giving me the benefit of the doubt?
It's my responsibility to make sure that every patient in this hospital receives the best care possible. And that can't happen unless I have skilled doctors on staff, which is why I allowed you to keep working while the allegations against you were being investigated.
It wasn't for the hospital's best interest that you kept me on staff. You were afraid that I'd slap you with a sexual harassment suit.
I
You did
made
to cover
every
your ass.
effort possible to not let the fact that you and I slept together affect my ability to run this hospital. But I take full responsibility for letting the lines get blurred.
Well, at least somebody's willing to.
I liked you, Lisa. I really did. And my biggest regret is that I didn't help you more. I should have stepped in sooner. I should have tried to facilitate a transfer back to Houston to put some distance between you and Patrick before this obsession took hold and completely
After your
destroyed.
testimony, not your pity.
You asked for the truth, but then you never want to hear what anyone
Okay,
has
all
to say.
I'm hearing is that it never once occurred to you that Patrick and Robin might be at fault.
I thought maybe Robin overreacted a few times, yeah, but that was how good you were at manipulating situations. That's how smart you were at covering your tracks. But you know what's really sad? You really are a gifted doctor. And now your career's over. For what?
You don't get to judge me. I'm the only judge here. And I say it's time for our next witness. At what point did you decide to destroy my life?
What answer is gonna get Spinelli help?
You need to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but. Otherwise, the only help Spinelli's gonna get is another bullet to put him out of his misery.
I knew that you had an agenda right from the start. The way you flirted with Patrick, always brought up how much fun you two used to have together. I think Robin gave you the benefit of the doubt because she's a decent person. Not me. The truth? I'm a lot like you. I used to play the same games to get someone else's husband into bed, thinking that he deserved better than his unappreciative wife. I invested everything and came out with nothing, just like you. But that is where our similarities end, because I moved on with my life. But you became a stalker. After one drunken night with Patrick, you lost your career, your self-respect, and now your freedom. Was it worth it?
I'm the only one who gets to ask questions.
You are crazy if you think you're gonna get out of here.
Who says that I want to get out of here? I'm having a blast. Prosecution calls Robin Scorpio Drake to the stand.
Lisa, what is the point? You're gonna twist everything I have to say.
Okay, let the record show that the witness is extremely hostile.
Yes, I am, and I have the right to be after everything that you've done to me and my family.
Your accusations. You know what's the most hurtful? That I would ever hurt Emma. It's not that poor child's fault that she has a controlling bitch for a mother and a spineless adulterer for a father.
So that's how you justify kidnapping our daughter?
This is Robin's time. If you speak again, I will hold you in contempt. Did the babysitter give me permission to take Emma?
You misled her.
Answer the question.
Yes, you had permission to take Emma for ice cream, okay?
And I brought her home safe and sound.
Yeah, but you sure as hell weren't thinking about her safety when you left her alone in a car on the side of the road.
What kind of mother gets behind the wheel of a car feeling lightheaded? You're the one who hurt her.
What's happening?
Get away from me!
Lungs are filling with blood!
Oh, he'll pass out from oxygen deprivation soon enough.
Lisa, I'm wrong, okay? I admit it. If I admit that, can this just be over?
Steve, back in your
I
seat.
can't do that! His lungs are filling up with
Fine, I'll
blood!
shoot someone else.
You Give me a pillow.
Lisa, what is the point
Robin,
of this?
don't.
This is about punishing
Stop.
me. Just let them go.
Now, the next person who nobly offers to sacrifice themselves is going to get exactly what they asked for. Because, let me just make this clear, this trial will continue whether all of these witnesses are breathing or not. Pick it up, Maxie. Up. Quick.
Hello?
Maxie, it's Dante. You okay?
Ellie's been shot and he's bleeding really bad. I don't know if he's gonna make it. You have to help him!
You tell them the court is in session. No phone calls.
Okay, look, we want to make a deal for the hostages. Find out what Lisa's terms are.